We have seen the Togolese come out since 2005 or since for ages now. It has been the case in Togo. What I want you to understand is that the
Officer Survivor, I
soldiers,
didn't hear you.
the soldiers and the police in Togo have not been educated to understand what they are into. They don't understand what is democracy. When you say protest, to them, you are trying to, like, they are coming to fight you. That is what it is. Since Tetete, this has been the case. So even if you hit the street peacefully, they will come. The next thing they do is their job is to make sure that they clear you off the street. The goal is not to allow you to protest. So the Togo security, they are not well educated to understand what is the democracy they are practicing. They don't understand anything about that democracy, unless it is the citizens who are outside the country. When they come out and they saw people protesting and police guiding them, they are surprised that why is it that it is like this here and at home? They even have a video here when the people in I don't know if it is London or what, and the police was telling them that they can protest peacefully. They are protesting in favor of Togo. They can protest peacefully. They will make sure that they guide them. And the guy was translating it to the Togo police over there that they should listen to what is happening here. That is what they are supposed to be doing, not to be beating them. So in Togo, when you hit the street, that or you schedule a day that you people you are protesting, you have endangered even the people who are in the house. Because once they come to that area, they will make sure that they beat a lot of people in the house. There is a woman here. That woman is about 80-something years old. The woman, fine over fuel women, kidnap a viakojo, video al boy film video too. So Ameya, one of the things American people me Togo soldier will, me Togo police, me panyama, and then get you. Ne protest be a jegomel loma over kuna police yoke to kara. Akova lome because ne ele lome ya over tavire. Ope onkere nye le police office me allo ope nephew de opa mere family member de dogo le protest la mete opoge ta amiwo ke le duama o chokre pito ta exchange dona jereka transfer will happen immediately. The people in Lomé will go and replace those in the regions that they will bring them. Ko i couple for police mova ko o transfer me ko Lomé ko ju they amemi me over fi over le miajo because they don't know any of you. As for them, especially the people of the Kara, to them, they made them understand that lo me toji ba hojo le miashilo e jo me rasi mo lelo tanova nenema wa do go ba stop me preso
Kara tori Survivor me je ba me bialo Kara to ha egbe onya lo to gwa amama reve
ame okwo ma to go me defe
so Kara yenye Togo for north Kara yenye Togo for north as a Togo mo legake Togo for north side me abeleke me have Passa and you know this northern aspect region over there.
But onye go wa lo be onye tribe bubu
tribe boy
Omita nakpana to yelo nakpana o sambe se go mo ka ro akun go se mo o mesana So I don't want to make it tribalistic, but I want to make it so it is truth time for us to tell truth.
Bro.
Ameoke le kable duama, okay? Ayo kame dole duamo, gero me zomo.
Oh yes.
Open kume chu, omenya agbanlew. Except ameoke dole duame. Open kume chu, omenya agbanlew ta. Ngomesesa do timebe, and they intentionally make sure that the country remain. They remain like that so that they can use them, you know, to be doing this type of jobs. You understand? So that's the kind of people we are dealing with. So they are the Togolese soldiers, but just that. And you see how the ECOWAS is so useless to the point that if it is coup d'etat in Togo right now, you are going to see them running their mouth.
That is why
you see ECOWAS running their mouth. And do you know the excuse they have been given? That they don't have the right.
They
said they don't have the
person.
We have Mr. Kofi. He's online.
Hold on. We have
He said they don't.
one honorable man
They,
here. His name is Voice of ECOWAS. I don't know
Yeah,
if
Mr.
he
Kofi.
speaks for
Mr.
the
Kofi.
they,
ECOWAS.
they, they, they will tell you that
Huh?
they will tell you that ECOWAS does not have a role in their constitution govern them. You understand?
My
So
brother,
it's like practically
my
you
Okay.
don't have
brother,
a say in
my
how you
brother, I
govern your
think
country.
it's my turn.
Voice of ECOWAS. Director, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, sir, for having me briefly.
Doc, we the youth of West Africa, we are very much disappointed and then angry right now concerning what is happening in Togo and up to date. ECOWAS is silent, and I think you are here to help us understand the reason why. So,
Exactly.
you're welcome on board.
Thank you very much. The only one to blame for this is you and I.
Okay, how?
Thank you very much.
It will not make sense.
When you look at Togo as a state, Togo's government is made up of a constitution and a parliament. So the constitution of Togo and the parliament of Togo make legislation. So you have constitutional laws and legislative laws. These two laws govern how the people of Togo live their lives. Remember, democratically, it's assumed that the parliament is represented by the people's representative, as we do in Ghana. Now, take your mind easily. You will see that the system of governance in Togo is the same as the system of governance in France. There is the head of state and the parliament. The head of state chooses the prime minister and the ministers, and they all work by putting their laws through the parliament. So if the parliament approves the law, it goes to the president, who is the head of state, to sign it. It becomes a law unto the people. Exactly. That is what you have in almost all the French-speaking countries. Because when some problems started happening in Senegal, as somebody from Ghana, and we started looking at what is the system. And we saw the French-speaking country have a similar system. All of them have got prime ministers. Now, the system in France is exactly the system they have in the European Union. There is a legislative house in the European Union. And therefore, the legislative house of the European Union means the EU is cut into constituency. People vote for people to go there. So just like they do in France, there is legislative house in the European Union. Now go back to West Africa. While Togo has got all the member countries that claim to be democratic, have got legislative institutions in their countries, we created an ECOWAS that has no legislative institution. So ECOWAS has no legislative power. Therefore, it become impossible, because that law that will have been made for the ECOWAS to be able to go into Togo and say, this is not what we want, it become impossible, because the people's representatives are not in the ECOWAS. We have the parliament, but the people are not voting for those to go there. They choose them from the parliament of the country. So if Fourier Dema is controlling the parliament of Togo, then he will decide the people will be going to ECOWAS parliament. We say we don't want that. We need, because look at 26 people have lost their life. ECOWAS cannot come in. This problem has happened
It's more
before.
than that.
This problem.
Well, doctor, if per what you are saying now, then what is the essence of Togo being part of the ECOWAS?
See, listen to me. You cannot go about signing contract with China, US, EU 27. What? Because they are cheating us. Each of us country is weak. We need a collective power to deal with powerful nations. Remember, the colonizers created us to be supplying raw material and human resources to them. This is what we are still doing. All these countries are created.
So with this your explanation, ECOWAS is a body there to, to only come in, be intermediate between superpowers.
No, listen to me.
Uh-huh.
You need an economy. ECOWAS, like the name goes, is a collective economy of all the 15 states. In other words, you have 350 million people. This is exactly what the Europeans did to have 580 million people market. Now, you see, the idea behind the ECOWAS is great. There's just one thing. Everybody's crying. ECOWAS need reform. We need, for us to even have a common currency. Do you know that if the government of Ghana is going to trade with the government of Togo, they use dollar? Do you know that? If we have a common currency, this will not happen. Good. We are supposed to be moving and living where we want. Some of us travel and live and work in Europe. We know what is happening. The British do not want to follow the legislative law.
Excuse me. Since you are explaining to us that as it is right now, ECOWAS cannot go in and have a say because it doesn't have the legislative power. I've heard this, how do you call it? I know about this. The reason why ECOWAS is not going in. I know. I read it and they even ask them questions. They give the same answer you are giving right now. But the moment there is coup d'etat to save the life of the people right
That
now,
is what I'm about to ask him. Does ECOWAS have that power?
That one you have legislative power to begin to sanction people. Even if the people are happy.
Now, let me address that problem. The difference between what is going on in Togo, there is a constitution and there is a parliament. But
Constitution
will you allow me to talk, my brother?
The constitution is being hijacked.
I am not here to argue with you. Let me make my case. When I finish, you make your own.
Okay, we are listening.
Because we need to understand this is not a joke. This same problem happened when John Dramani Mahama, the last time he was the president of, this same problem happened. And they went to Togo. The only thing they could do is to ask the Togolese, find a way of changing your constitution so that this problem can be better. Now we are doing the same problem again after almost 12 years. The same thing is what Alassane Ouattara also did. In fact, the man in Gambia is doing the same thing. And let me explain myself here. When there is a treaty, there's a different treaty that says that in Togo, if you go to Togo, go and read their constitution. As I know in Ghana, when a military officer take over a country, it's a different ball game because there won't be constitution and there will not be parliament anymore. So the people totally will not be represented. So
that is when you have a say.
What the constitution said is that to ECOWAS, in fact, to the country itself, when that happened, right, the person, if he's caught, he has committed what we call treasonable felony punishable by death. That is the law. If you go and stage a coup in Burkina today, when they catch you, wallahi, they will not forgive you. Get it straight. Get it into your head. Coup is illegal. Now, the challenge for ECOWAS now is that...
I'm not cutting you. Coup is illegal, like according to the constitution. That is right. We agree.
Of the country itself, Burkina Faso and Togo.
Yes. So under the constitution, coup is illegal and it is a criminal act. You know, it is considered as high treason. Okay.
Yes.
It's understandable. But under the constitution, when we are seeing the police and the soldiers are beating citizens to death, that one is by law. Huh?
Now, this is where we are coming in to see that if we can put our energy together, we know where the problem is. The problem is not in Togo. The problem is in ECOWAS. Now that we know where the problem is, that ECOWAS cannot even go to Niger or Burkina Faso without United Nations saying go or don't go. How? our independent like this.
Kofi just confirmed something to us. Mr. Kofi has confirmed something to us.
You see, you are back to why we are angry on ECOWAS.
Yeah,
you see, you've gone roundabout.
See. When you know someone is
Mr.
mad,
Kofi.
you understand, and you are psychiatric, you need to come with solution.
Yes, so
you
Mr.
don't
Kofi,
go and kill him.
Yes, Mr. Kofi, you have confirmed something to us. You have confirmed something we have been talking about for a very long time, that you know, right now the Togolese are shouting for ECOWAS. Even I did a video about 3 times already firing ECOWAS. We are calling them. So it means that all our cry and the purpose of ECOWAS or whatever it is, ECOWAS is not representing the people in any way. It's become useless to the people.
Because the people themselves have refused to be represented.
Hold on.
I hold it. Do you know,
Yes.
be patient.
Hold on. Let me explain something. Mr. Kofi.
Rollins didn't hand over. We made Rollins hand over. Go
Good,
and
Mr. Kofi. Yes, Mr. Kofi.
So why can't we do the same thing to ECOWAS?
Yes, Mr. Kofi, I agree with what you are saying, that ECOWAS cannot go there because of the challenges that you just mentioned one after the other.
Legislation.
The legislation, you understand. Right now, the people in Togo, because I understand the fact that ECOWAS, their core value is to uphold constitutional, governance. Are we together? And democratic governance. Democratic governance.
The ECOWAS itself, the question is ECOWAS now itself democratic?
Beautiful. I'm coming there. So, under democracy, if the people don't even have the voice to speak, okay, just to speak and demand something, at the beginning of when they want to start talking, they begin to beat them up. How are they going to get themselves represented in ECOWAS? So it is not from the people, it is from the Nyasingbe family who have hijacked the country for 50-something years now. Let's be realistic here. It has nothing to do with the people, because if the problem is actually from the people, you will not see the people on the streets.
Can I come in, my brother? Quickly, let me tell you something. The problem of the people of Togo is not Nyasingbe Iyadema. The problem of the people is they are hungry. They don't have a job. The economy is not working.
And that is why Nyasingbe is
Who
there.
is going to make the economy work?
Be patient with me. No, listen to me.
Okay, let's listen to him. Let's listen to him.
Do you know that you can remove Nyasingbe and look at the one in Gambia? The same idiot came back again. We are telling you where the solution is. You see, this man can easily be removed, but the law to remove him have to be made in ECOWAS Parliament. The law will be by the people you vote for. Because if you are not looking at the problem properly, you don't realize that you are not. We didn't vote for the president of Ghana to go and represent us in ECOWAS. Ask anyone on this platform. When we're doing the campaign in Ghana, did anybody mention ECOWAS? Nobody. But there is a position for him as one of the heads of state. His job is not to manage ECOWAS. The commission of ECOWAS is the one to manage ECOWAS, led by Aliou Touré. Now, Aliou Touré is like a prime minister. He needs the law from the ECOWAS Parliament. Now, even the members of the parliament themselves that are choosing from the parliament of our countries, they don't go to ECOWAS Parliament. They are collecting salary. They are not going to Abuja. So this is something
we need more coup in Africa.
Yes, Mr. Kofi, I want to ask a question.
Who will not solve this problem?
Mr. Kofi, let's ask this question.
Who will solve this problem?
Let's ask this question.
You see, you don't.
For the people, to have democracy, like what is happening in Togo right now. Okay. Example. Let me just ask a question so that you explain something to me. Okay, I want you to answer a question that everybody is asking to us. For the people right now to have democracy. Now let's assume that is democracy which landed the people on the street right now, and they are being beaten and being killed and all that is happening. And anytime the people hit the street in the democratic countries right now, it is that the people are against their government.
We've lost officials of that.
Yeah, let me finish. I'm asking you a question. When you check the Sahel right now, when you see the people hitting the street, let me finish. When you see the people hitting the street, it is either the people are standing against imperialists who want to take their leader, or they are standing for their leader. So which one is better?
Voice of ECOWAS, are you here with us? Voice of ECOWAS, are you here with us?
I think his network is gone.
The network is gone. You see,
Because you see,
Uh-huh.
the question, the thing is that it is about the people. Okay, it's supposed to be about the people and not about the leaders. Okay, now the reason why ECOWAS doesn't have legislation power is because it is the people, the leaders who are in ECOWAS, who are supposed to sit down and make the legislative process. Meanwhile, we are here. Tinubu, that was the chairman of ECOWAS before they handed over to this guy. I don't know who. They handed over to one guy. I think, is it the Sierra Leone or Gambia, Liberia president or something? I don't know which of them took it right now.
Yeah.
When you check these people, these are people who are stealing votes. The people who are supposed to make the law, they are the ones who are stealing votes, and they are in power in ECOWAS. So ECOWAS is organization of the people who are the victim oppressing the people. So
Yes.
how can you make a legislation? You
Yeah,
cannot.
how
You
can
cannot
you?
make legislation when you have. It's like a criminals. It's like you have a bunch of criminals, okay, and they're in an organization, and you are asking them to make a law that will put them to jail or hang them to life. It's
They
not going to
cannot
work.
do it.
They can do it. So that is what
Some are saying I drop him. Please, I'm not the one who dropped him. I'm even
No.
trying
He
to-
just his
I
network.
think
I'm
his
even-
network, or maybe he has gone.
I'm trying to pick him,
Right.
but if he requests, I'll pick him. Okay, if he
Yeah,
requests,
his
I'll pick
network.
him. You see, he
know,
went.
Mr.
he went-
Kofi is
he
somebody
went in
that-
a circle. He went in
Yeah,
a
you-
merry-go-round and then came back to blame the ECOWAS.
Exactly.
for being a
And do you know what, Ofayao? Do you know what? Mr. Kofi, I was surprised that Mr. Kofi have been said these things on this platform right now. Why? When Mr. Kofi started, we started educating him. For long, I and him, we have proper banter on his platform. We have proper banter. I mean, it got to a time I blocked. Oh yeah, we have up and down, and people who follow my platform, they know that me and Kofi, we have that thing. Even some of our Pan-Africans, the lady Haya, I mean, we have proper banter with him. So we educated him. Then all of a sudden we realize that Kofi is burning the message because he can no longer defend ECOWAS because
Yes.
the defense is not going. So I was surprised that he's telling us right now that ECOWAS has become useless.
So you mean the leadership or the whole ECOWAS as a team or whatever cannot? I mean, don't have a say in whatever is happening in Togo, but
No.
they can send a delegation to Burkina Faso. They can send a delegation to Dumbuya to go. I mean, to try to convince him to give power back to democratic or civilian rule. But
So this is what happened. When it is democracy, you know, they are trying to protect. It's like, you know, they are all in one particular game.
Oh, yeah.
When you look at Alassane Ouattara, you look at all the ECOWAS group, the leaders have a problem
back.
of the leaders have a problem of being, how do you call it, a power hungry people. So what Kofi is saying, the only solution right now is when ECOWAS have a legislative power to say, hey man, you have been here for a long time, you need to vamoose. You understand? That is the only way ECOWAS, even if all the Togolese are dying, they decide to kill all of them today, ECOWAS cannot go in because that power is not given to ECOWAS. It's economic community of West African states. Economy. Okay? The problem I have with them,
Survivor.
the problem I have with them is that you say it is economy, which we understand, then make it to remain in economic level. When there is coup d'etat, keep quiet about it. Don't try to dictate who should. You understand?
Now,
So
my
the question I'm asking is back. So let me ask the question. Between coup d'etat that happened in Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, and democracy that we are practicing right now, and in democratic countries, when the people hit the street, it is they are standing against their government. The reason why they are hitting the street is against the government, and they will be beaten up. But in democratic, in the coup d'etat countries, we are seeing that when the people hit the street, it's either they are standing protecting their leader against any imperialist or any hand that wants to touch them. So which is we? Are you standing by the people or by the leaders?
Can I come in?
Come in.
The floor is yours.
It's sad that I don't know. I lost a reception with you. It happened to me yesterday
Oh, yeah, it's network problem. No problem with that.
when I was on Aya's problem. I was shocked. Maybe there is a kind of virus following me, but we will all get there. It's all about patience. If I want to ask official survivor, can you tell me what you understand the word democracy to mean? And when you say democracy where? Can you see? If somebody say water, it could be water in a cup, it could be gutter, it could be the sea. Which one are you talking about? Listen to me. ECOWAS is like European Union. And I just explained to you that democracy, the way you do democracy in France, that is how you do democracy in the European Union. There are legislative houses for the two. In your case, the kind of ECOWAS that we have formed, you see, finger pointing, turning ourselves into angels, and we are all hiding in colonies. You see this mindset. This is the 1960 mindset when people were fighting with the white man inside the colonies. This is why in 1975 we created the ECOWAS. ECOWAS has moved beyond economic. The word ECOWAS is a copycat of EEC, which the Europeans formed in 1956. It was not working. So they changed the thing in 1992 to European Union. Then they added the parliament and the court. We too, in 1993, we changed the ECOWAS. We just did not change the name. We added parliament and added the court. Now, you want the people, if you don't want people to be part of the democratic level at the level of ECOWAS, instead of limiting their democratic parliament and the treaty that created the parliament said that Togo has 5 seats. You cut Togo into 5 places and let the people of Togo vote for the people to go to ECOWAS parliament, not the one in Lomé. Instead of doing that, the treaty said, before you do that, because some of the countries at that time have military rulers, so the understanding is that you can choose them from the parliament of your countries. Because they are still members of the parliament of your countries, they will only have what we call advisory role. So now these guys can only advise. They cannot legislation. You see, there's difference between legislation and advice. Like in Ghana, we have Council of States. And we also have Ghana Parliament. The Ghanaian Parliament, when they make a decision, it's a legislative decision because people voted for them. The president must sign. But the Council of State is advisory. The president can listen to them or not. That is the version you have created at the level of the ECOWAS. Now it's up to the people to wake up. We have waken up. As I talk to you, I have a case. I'm trying to attack the commission of the ECOWAS because the problem as at now, the parliamentarians themselves are saying that the people should elect them directly. They don't want to be coming from the parliament of their country. They themselves said it. How can you be in Ghana parliament with all this nonsense they are doing in Ghana and also be in ECOWAS parliament? What are you? Are you a machine? So we want another Ghana we have. The campaign now is for us to come.
Can I ask you one question?
Please,
let me
Please.
Mr. Kofi, you have explained, but you have not given answer. You give explanation. Okay, Mr. Kofi, you give explanation. But you
The
don't.
question is, do you want ECOWAS to be democratic or not? That's the question I'm asking you.
No, the question is ECOWAS democratic?
Listen, if ECOWAS is democratic, will I ask you, do you want ECOWAS to be democratic?
Good. So
I am saying
you are
that.
just confirming to us right now that I want us to
listen
agree.
me.
Mr.
My
Kofi,
brother, I'm not here
I want
to
us to
play.
agree on one thing.
I'm not
I want
here
to
to
agree
play
with you.
or
No,
to
I want to
deceive
agree
you.
with you.
I
Mr. Kofi.
tell you exactly what is the problem.
Yes, I want to agree with you. I want to agree with you on what you are saying. So what you are saying, let us all agree right now. It means that right now, as it stands and to the Togolese are dying, ECOWAS can be used is useful when they are able to come in. But right now, as they cannot come in, it means ECOWAS is useless to them right now. Is that right?
No, let me tell you what is happening.
No,
As
no,
it is
it's
happening,
not about what
listen
is
to me.
happening.
Do you want to listen to me?
Is ECOWAS useful to the people who are dying
Listen
right
to
now?
me.
Yes or no?
Listen to me. What the people of Togo want right now is for Fourier Dema to leave the place. Listen to me. Oh. The question is, what mandate has ECOWAS to come and remove this man? That is what the people want.
No, we are not saying ECOWAS should
Means
come
that,
and remove
yes,
the man.
it means that ECOWAS is now useless in this regard. So the people
Remember, you see, when you are negative, we are not going to anywhere.
No. Voice of ECOWAS. We are not negative here. Nobody, and I've not
Do
seen
you
or
know
heard
that?
this anywhere.
Do you know that my own junior brother, who is a youth leader, 53-year-old boy, I was so concerned, just died. He had a cardiac arrest. They were taking him to the useless hospital they have there. By the time they got there, the boy died. If it's somewhere else where the medical resources are good, they will save his life. So don't think we are joking with you.
Voice of ECOWAS. Can you hear me? Nobody here is forcing or demanding ECOWAS to go and remove Foreign Yasingbe from where he is now. We are concerned about how the military is treating the people in a democratic state where the people has their right to exercise their displeasure or exercise their anger, and how the military is treating them. You know? That is what we are worried that do we have this body, and this body is ignoring to at least send a word of caution and then tell the administration something. That is our problem, or that is our worry over here. Okay,
let me be honest with you.
African Union
Let me tell you
also
something.
can't say anything about it. Can't African Union also say anything about it?
Let me say something for you. Let me say something if it will make you. This has happened before. They send people there to talk to the man. This is not the first time. The people of Togo don't want anyone to talk to him. What they want is for him to leave.
Voice of Africa, Voice of ECOWAS, are you here with us? Hello?
he will explain, and you see, he has confirmed to us. No, I understand where he's coming from. I actually understand. He's making us understand that ECOWAS doesn't have power to interfere in that aspect. But my only problem where I want him to explain to us is that if I even said it in one of my videos, I know this is their rule, that they don't have legislative power. I know. Now, the question we are asking is that if you don't have legislative power, then how on earth do you have a say in when there is coup d'etat and the people are happy?
That is another problem. When there is a coup somewhere, you are quick to send
you see there interfering in it.
Have a power to sanction and not sanction and not sanction. Why can't you sanction this man right now? Sanction the man.
He was saying something that this in the Togolese parliament have to choose. People to represent in ECOWAS. Who are those parliamentarians in Togo? Who are those? They are all like the president. And which one are they going to choose that he will favor the population rather than that because already the constitution that the fall created recently, meaning the parliament alone will choose president and prime minister. So the population will not choose anything at all. The population have no voice.
I think we need to explain to the audience that came what actually erupted the people.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, what is erupting? At least every 5 years, the Togolese know that they will go to the pool and vote and try again. Although only one man have been winning for how many years now? Now, all of a sudden, there is tension coming that this man is too, he has been on the power for a long time. So the issue of Nyasingbe family being in power for a long time, even the international communities and there's some groups and organizations that are coming in, and a lot of pressure is coming on him. Now, mind you, in ECOWAS, these leaders in ECOWAS, they are all power-hungry people, and Fonyasimbe is one of them. Now, what happened is that Fonyasimbe looked at the situation, and what Fonyasimbe was avoiding by changing or reviewing the constitution is what is happening right now. He was avoiding chaos, because anytime the people vote, there is always chaos. Honestly, because they don't agree with the result. So to avoid the chaos, this is what he wants to do. When the election is getting closer, the people are boiling already. So they understand and they analyze the situation, see the anger in the people, say that no, if we do our next election, what the people are coming to do on the streets is not going to be something easy. So a change must happen. What did he do? He took the power of vote from the people and give it to the parliamentarians.
Yeah.
You have all the you have the majority in the parliament. So he took the power from the people, give it to the parliamentarian, and created a new office which is called the Office of the Council of Ministers, like the President of the Council of Ministers. Now, this President of the Council of Ministers is an office created. So when the office is created, what happened is that the presidential office is there, the president of the Council of Ministers is there. So we have two presidents. One president is ruling one president for the whole country, and the second office, president of the Council of Ministers. Now, what they did was that immediately they offload all the powers from the presidential office, all the powers that the presidential office possess, they offload it out, the decision-making power, the directive power, the deal signing, everything that has to do with president. They offload all those powers out of the presidential office and put it in the new office, which is the president of the Council of Ministers. Then a vote must be made now. So what is left in the presidency? The office of the president is only having a ceremonial, power. You can only represent in, office when there is an occasion and all that. You can represent the country as a president. So you are only a representative. That is the name.
A ceremonial
of that
president.
Office. It's a ceremonial president. He doesn't have decision-making power. That man cannot sign any deal or even give directive to the soldiers or give directive to the. He doesn't have any power to command anybody in there.
And
even his
the worst of it all, survivor, the worst of it all. How old is that man he appointed?
It's 80 years, bro.
No, the man is older than the country.
It's 80 years.
Yeah, so the president. So the president is older than the country. Now, this is it. Let me finish. Let me finish. I want to make the people understand what is going on.
Oh,
so,
God.
So when he created the new office and a vote to be made, now this is how the whole thing is tricky. Now the presidential office is now having a 4-year term limit. It has term limit. You'll be doing votes and they will be changing the president as you people wanted it. But you don't want the president to be there, one person to be winning, right? No problem. I left that office and I'm occupying a new office. Now the second office, which is the one that Ford is occupying right now, and that office, not the people who vote him, but the parliament who vote him. So that power also was taken away from the people. The people cannot vote the president of the Council of Ministers, neither can they vote for their president. So the parliament will do everything. Meanwhile, the parliament belongs to Nyasingbe. Now, the dangerous aspect is that Nyasingbe occupying the office of the Council of Ministers, the president of the Council of Ministers, doesn't have term limit. He will be going every 6 years, being elected by the so he's going to be there forever until he dies.
This is a democratic coup d'etat. This is a constitutional coup d'etat. This is a constitutional coup d'etat. This is a constitutional coup d'etat. You call this democracy? And ECOWAS is quiet, and you are telling me that I shouldn't blame ECOWAS, I should blame the people. So now the people can only vote for parliamentarians. As for president, even
the people cannot vote for parliamentarians. The parliamentarians will vote for the president, and then the parliamentarians have the access.
He's asking us that. Isn't that what Putin is doing in Russia? Are we in Russia?
I'm bringing him up. I'm bringing him
We are
up
not in
again.
Russia here. Are you hearing of Russian citizens being
I want
unalive?
to add somebody. So, Fosu, don't worry. Let me drop you. I want to add one man who also has some questions. Okay. Voice of ECOWAS.
Yes, thank you for having me back. You see, when you are talking to people who only think politics is about commentary, telling people the story like philosophers of what is happening, they don't understand the technicality relating to the actions that have to be taken to solve the problem. You have a big problem. I think that's the problem we're having here. I
Okay.
just said Togo is one of the 15 economies of West Africa and therefore a political entity with its own constitution and laws. You heard that one right. And I just said that there is the bigger one. It's like we have a community and everybody has got their idol. Then we created one big idol. And I'm trying to tell my brothers here that we should stop only thinking about what is happening in our holy countries democratically. If our mind can tell us that at the level of the ECOWAS is where this kind of laws will be made, there is 120 seats. If we have not done that, and we're having this nonsense, and you want to be running commentary, why don't you move to Togo and go and fight? If you really care. We are trying to say that this problem, the way to deal with it is not only in Togo. So many countries in West Africa are having the same problem. And most of them are backed by foreigners. So we are saying that the solution to this thing is very clear.
What is the solution?
Listen to me. If we are having ECOWAS legislative arm, which we don't have, CEO, if the legislative arm is working, the representative of the people as they've elected them, they will not be answerable to the president of Togo, though
I'm not
to the
getting his point.
ECOWAS.
I'm not getting
So
his
when they're
point.
in the parliament, and you are not getting it. You are not
You,
getting
you,
it.
you, you,
See,
you,
Mr.
see,
you,
Kofi,
hold
you,
it, hold it.
Mr. Kofi, hold it there. Mr. Kofi, excuse me.
I'm not getting your point.
You know, I know where Mr. Kofi
Let
is
me
coming
ask
from,
you,
but
maybe
Mr.
you don't.
Kofi, Mr. Kofi, and what he's saying is that we
The
need.
people are confused. People are
Yeah,
confused
so
at the comment section. Everybody says they are not getting your
yes.
point.
So
Because
he's
you
saying
see,
that what? No, Mr. Kofi, wait on. What he's saying is that for the problem to be solved is for ECOWAS to have legislative arm to act upon it to solve the problem in there, which they
to
don't
make
have.
a law, that when something like this happens, this
Exactly.
is what we are going to.
Exactly.
It can be able to have its own current and its own army because of the
Exactly.
legislative body.
Exactly.
So
Now I
then
want
the
to ask
question
you.
is,
Mr. Kofi, what is confusing the people
let,
is that, excuse me,
let me add something
your
very
point
small
is
here.
made clear.
The reason why
Okay, okay.
Britain left the European Union is that the legislative law
Same Britain and Togo.
Mr. Charles, can you hear me?
Yes, good evening to everybody.
Good evening,
I'm
Mr. Charles.
Togolese.
I know you've been
Yes,
following
I'm
the
Togolese.
conversation.
Yes, I'm Togolese living in Ivory Coast right now. Yes. The problem of Togo is more deeper than saying just to sit down and talk about ECOWAS. This one, ECOWAS is I can say is like a accomplice to this. Is together for is not saying anything because four has run ECOWAS for years. For what I remember, ECOWAS has not said anything to four. ECOWAS has not said anything to our presidents.
That is
The bad
why,
thing is,
Mr. Charles,
yes,
that is why a voice of
yes.
ECOWAS is trying to tell us that ECOWAS can't say anything to fall because, I mean,
Why?
it is
Why not?
the people of Togo are not allowed ECOWAS
Where
to say
there
something.
was where for example Burkina Faso, Niger, where there was coup d'état for in those countries, why they were talking? Why they were talking? Why? For which reason? Which hypocrisy is this?
Question I wanted to ask.
I am not born. I am not born in English country. I am born
Yeah.
in Togo. This English I am speaking to you is English I learned in school. That means in Togo we learn well. We know how to do things well. There are good people in Togo, but they are not giving us an opportunity to express what we have, what God give us as a talent. What I'm speaking to you, I have never been in a country, English country, for one day in my life. Never. English you are hearing here is what I learned from school and movies. You follow me? How can a person run a country for 20 whole years, 20 years, no hospital, no hospital? I repeat again, no hospital. The guy don't build any hospital. The only thing he's known to do is women and whatever he want, whatever he want. When the people want to talk, he will beat them. Even they go into houses. Last week they go into houses, beat
Yeah.
old women's, beat old women's, beat everybody they see. Even destroy houses, shoot in houses anyhow. Is it this a president? How can you force yourself over people like that? How come? Me, I want to thank him because Togo is for him. He can collect the Togo. Togo is for him. Make he carry the Togo and go with it inside his grave because I am tired. The youths are dying anyhow. No hope for future, nothing. I can see some people coming out saying, no, Togolese don't want to work. They don't want to work. You know where I am right now? Ivory Coast. Is it here, my
Who
country?
said Togolese don't want to work? Do you know
I
the
know
number of
Togolese people.
do you know the number of youth from Togo that are in Ghana working hard?
We have useless presidents, useless leaders. Fall as you are seeing fall like this. I say no hospital. You go to hospital in Togo right now in Lome, the capital, the main city. You go there, you will be laid down at the on floor outside, not even inside the building, outside the building, outside the building. The most bad part of it, people are not given right to speak out. Why people will not speak? As I'm speaking to you right now, even the daughters has taken a decision to run. How can a protesting against him, against their doings towards them?
Doctors in
They are
Togo.
saying they are not take seriously. They are not taking them serious. Imagine that.
You mean doctors in Togo are planning of strike?
Right now, I'm speaking to you. They had take that decision to protest because their right are not obeyed. Even priests of the Catholic priests are writing letters, are speaking out all times. If it is good, Catholic priests will not speak. Togo is not good. Togo is not good going anywhere at all. Everybody in Togo, if they give them the opportunity, if you take 10 people in Togo, if they give them the opportunity to take Ghana, how can I call this, certificate to be Ghanaian,
Passport.
I promise you, eight passport, 8 of them will carry it out. They will say, yes, I want it. They will say, yes, I want it. Because they are hopeless. And here come people who carries money cash. You can imagine they catch one woman. She work in this thing. She work before. She work in government. They catch her outside Togo, in Europe. They catch her with 10 million euros cash. This information I'm giving you is not me tell it. Is one of the guy that worked before. 10 million euro cash. Imagine what that money can do for Togo. It's billions in Togo. It's billions in Togo. That's 6 billions. And he himself, they have money to run out to do anything they want. Can you imagine the last week people that was beating the Togolese are not Togolese police alone? There are people that
That
he
is what we've
hired.
been told. We've been told that they bring people, armies from elsewhere to come and beat the people.
You imagine he pay people for that. He paid people to beat his people for him. The most part of it that's worryable is that the police people are not in good condition. Here in Ivory Coast, most of the policemen have hired houses that the government is paying for them for free. They have a good salary. We have the same currency, so they have good salary for this place. But in Togo, they are living in bad condition. All time asking for people to give them something for pocket. As you coming out of the bank like this, they say, give me something. But they are not thinking well. The most part of it,
with all this, why are they still committed and then loyal to the government like that?
It's not them. It's the leaders, the colonels, the generals. It's them. I tell you, if they want fall to go today, the fall will go today. I don't know if you have the information. What bring all of this out? I don't know if you have that information. You know what bring all this warning out? You know what bring it out?
Yeah, we have that information. Yeah.
What bring the information? What bring all this warning, all those protests out? Did you know the information?
The cause of what is happening now, we know. We know with the recent constitutional reforms.
It is a former, not be that one. It's not that. A former minister of the army who was for wife. I don't know if that information is true, that she have 2 kids for him. I don't know that one is right, but she was a former army minister. Hear me well. She come out, she said for is not capable to run a country. He's useless for the country. After 20 years, that is a person that worked with him. We say she's his wife. Imagine. She come and say that. That is what bring all these protests out.
Wow.
We are tired before, and we hear that information. What will we do? We'll come out normally. Normally, this is what bring the things out. That is bring all the protests. For Togolese, we are so discouraged. We have been so discouraged. And this man has been able to put in our mind that we need to accept our level of life. We don't need to think more. There's more than this. We can become somebody. We can be somebody in our country. Most of the Togolese are not thinking of being even minister. That's not their business. They have killed all of their dreams. All the dreams of the Togolese, all their dreams are blocked. The dreams are dead. As a master degree holder, he's doing back work, carrying people from here to here, all days, for years to years, no place of job. And you say you are president. Me, I'm sorry to tell you that you are ashamed to me.
Thank you so much, Mr. Charles. Let me go to.
I thank God.
Thank you so much, Mr. Charles. Let me go to Igor. Igor, I mean, how can we, the youth of Togolese, how can we win this battle? What is the solution, the way forward?
Thanks so much for this opportunity. Greetings to everybody. The guy that just spoke right now, he spoke out of pain. When I say pain, it's pain that has been there for many years. Survival. I've been listening to him since yesterday when you guys were having it. He's saying exactly the problem of Togo. I've been in Togo. I've lived in the country for many years. I went to school over there. So I speak French. I understand them very well. Whatever Fall is doing today, the father has done worse. And the guy
has done worse.
Worse than that. And the guy is just repeating what the father has done. We have not seen anything yet. I don't know if his survival knows the guy called Tavi Amorin. He's one of the political guys who stood against Fall in 1992. At the age of 30-something, that guy was killed easily because he came out and speak. In Ghana, we have freedom of speaking, it's okay. But Togo is a country of shame. or the ladies over there have turned themselves to hook up. If you go to Togo now and you give somebody just 100 Ghana cedi, the person will give you a name, Tonton, Tata, I mean boss. I went to school over there. All my life, I went to school that country because my dad wanted us to learn how to speak French. He decided to move us from Ghana and send us to Togo because he was working over there. I swear, what we saw in that country in 2005 was not a joke. When the father died, 5th February 2005, they killed over 500 people because this guy have to take over power. The father doesn't know if you are Apache or not. He shut down radio any station. Even the pastors, he beat you. You can be in the house, they will come with the car and beat you and kill you. Sometimes they will just take you away and you will never return. I went to school in that country. I have colleagues. Sometimes it's so amazing. It's so sad to ask yourself, people with a degree, master degree, PhD, they became now a motor riders. Whatever this guy is doing, trust me, the father have done worse and he's copied the father. Let's go back to history. How did the father came to power? By assassinating. It's a preparation. They prepare.
Can you hear me? I can't hear me.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Igor, I mean, the fault is from my end here, but it seems you have your speaker is all of a sudden off.
Is he okay?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right. I'm trying to say, how did Four became a president? The father died. The one who's supposed to be the president to manage the affair of the country before they elect another president, the president de l'Assemblée nationale, as we do. But the guy was locked outside the country. Quickly, Four have to move from different place to different position and assume power in 2005. Even when he became the president of Togolese, people have to die. Sometimes they will beat you, and the youth now have to come and write on their wall that they already beat us.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, we know all this. We've been told, or we've read all this. My problem right now is what is happening.
Look,
The youth, and
bro,
I mean, outside being chased
the
by the
youth
military
are
men.
angry.
How
Four knows this.
how are they going to succeed? How will they
No,
win this battle
let
this
me
time
show you
around?
this, bro. The youth are angry. They will
Mr. Kofi, I want to reply to Mr. Kofi. Mr. Kofi, Ofayao is not pulling you out. You know, it's a network. I can attest to that fact. Ofayao is
Oh,
not by no means.
voice of
Yes,
ECOWAS. I'll pick
yes.
you. I want.
He's
I
not.
mean,
He's not
you
the
to.
one.
A
Yeah, he's not
voice
the
of
one.
ECOWAS, you come in, but I want to pick others for them to also come up with their. We can't. I mean, when we say we will stick with ECOWAS to the whole of today, we won't close.
in
So
fact,
let's take
wow.
ideas from. I mean, suggestions from
The
people. When we are done, we will bring you back.
the ECOWAS, the father was part of ECOWAS when he was being founded. It's an organization that belongs to the West. It's not for Africa. They
So
use
let's
ECOWAS.
establish that fact. Let's establish this fact. ECOWAS is not for Africans. ECOWAS is just a puppet tool.
Of course.
ECOWAS
You
is
see,
not there to I mean to do something,
no,
anything
no,
reasonable
no, no,
to the
no, no,
beneficiaries
no,
of us, to the
no,
benefit of
no.
Africa.
But even it came to a point, Four have to even lock his own brother to the prison. If survivor know about this, he locked his own brother because he was thinking that the brother want to become a coup
Is
against
it
him.
not
He locked his
Apacha?
own brother. Yes, boss. Yes. Four doesn't joke. Oh. Four is even dangerous than his father. He speak very less, but trust me, he's a calculated man. He knows that the youth will shout. At the end, they will get tired. He control everything. He knows how much they have in the country. My problem is when this president moved to countries, other leaders receive him. That's my problem. ECOWAS, forget about ECOWAS. The only thing that will change Togo is continue fighting. is attacking the police, the soldiers.
Violence.
That's the only thing. If they stop, that is it. He knows that they will be tired one day. He knows they cannot do this for 1 month. Trust me. At the end of the day, they will be picking you night by night. So it came to a point people have to leave their house and even sleep on the trip. We know this guy.
Yeah, one senior citizen just testified here that 2005 they slept in the Kukobuom, the pen group was a pen group.
My brother, 2005, I was in Togo. I was in Togo for school. I run. I know the guy. He doesn't have a pity. They shoot like they are shooting in a girl. Look, bro. When I'm speaking about Togo, it's so passionate. I know people who are still in the country. We went to school together. They are suffering. You give somebody 10 Ghana cedi here, you have done nothing. But give somebody 10 Ghana cedi in Togo, you have given the person the whole life. There's no future in that country.
And the calculate for the people. Only one thing where they pay me for your run. If you are, let go, Levia, Yamura, Megate to go you.
For this thing, putting our face out there, that's the end for us.
That's all. We're not planning, bo. At the plan, so my mark, they are jealous. You know, call the plan the go.
Even next month, I had it in plan to go there next month. But with this, our face out there, we can't go there.
Ofa ola wo. Okon kemi do 50 dia. Ole monitor nsam ola wo.
I know.
Look, I grew up there. I know what I went through. I know. I have friends. People die in front of me. They shoot. They don't care. They shoot. It's the only country I saw a party run away from somebody who knows how to run better. I saw a party with one leg. He ran past us. We don't have 2 legs. He ran past us before they were shooting. I swear I've seen it. I'm talking about 2005. They came from
2005, now hog bimera.
Déjà frappé. Parce que they will come in a time, they will beat you. Another one will come, they will beat you. I make a door for him via attack the 20 la. I know this country. It's so sad.
No, 2005.
For Free Mind to come in, let me ask this question. They have traditional leaders, chiefs, and then let me say, various chiefs in there, religious leaders in there. They are all quiet and subscribing to this.
No, they are not quiet. They are not quiet. No, they are not quiet. Where you are free to talk, be merely joy. When you are done talking,
for matakli, no le pour matakli ale. O le pour matakli o ke do for me vero pa olu. Matakli pour denia. I've seen this before, boss. Don't go there. Don't try to go. They will kill you.
Hold on for me. Let me go to Free Mind. Can you hear me? Free Mind.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want to add up. I know you have been following the conversation. What do you want to add up?
Yeah. I greet everybody. Okay. Nyata Togo toare. Umata solve problem magbadagado with that military. Nyata Togo to. Umata solve problem with that military so.
They can never win without military.
Never. Military mo kafa. No a coup d'état de. Must send a soldier gang on a lentiore. Daddy, ni you am not tolerant. Only one no wig freely. Umate jawina vama with that military so. Of the military from A to Z. Flow, Tanya Tom Molare, Ona Jijo, Nazanyam, Nazado Kakakachare, Lake, no Kakakachare, a Zalado. Nato, Togo Sud to Kafa, Blema, Moya de May or coup d'état few boat from your Sunday. Sud du to or coup d'état, et or coup d'affaire over a vent. A me avota ya de ma be yo coup d'état yo as if tana de ma gamelo. Amaga hono bro Israel na no wonu ayema 50 tonu gba bloga ya me ade nya fofo gan fore ade game bejava etoa kafa interview etoa kware anu amumo le nkoni ke wa kwasipia amu le très puissant amu le power la mo si se fori vode ko we ke kafi le gbatro asipia ti tade mia to ware umote da wa famaji ne military caporal o coup de to bere rouge mo le gbodomo no ware umata wa famaji o umata. It's not that I'm losing hope. You know how many people are dying. You know how many people are dying. It's not that I'm losing hope. Let's talk facts. Let's talk facts. Huh? Umote da wa famano. Amemo over to amoto jumo over peacekeeping. Peacekeeping over do ala. Over moma peacekeeping a o troju ala amopo e to am viopo over peacekeeping. Hein? Tanya vi kuma gloma mia to ne ve gbojema ne santo de pepe chade on lak to gbiye bo na nke de pe na nke ki ajiji de pepe ta san la do la tade problem mare ni mata solve with that
Miba,
so jamagan.
I mean, free mind.
Yeah.
Yovo,
My,
I mean, we've been enslaved.
I
Man for you,
go.
I'll come to you soon. We've been enslaved, or we went
Yeah.
through numerous of slavery under white man. Le Yovo Basili.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
do. Miba miaho independent.
Yeah.
We fight for our independence from Yovo, from the white man. Now
Yeah.
we choose our own people to lead and take the affairs of us. You are
Yeah.
you are saying that we should leave our own people for them to also enslave us. But I mean, God will do it. Is that what you are
Yeah.
trying to say?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Because we
go.
are trying to solve the problem for our own. Since 2005, people were dying. Since the time of his father, people were dying. Without solution, without having the good results. So, what are you fighting for again? Always.
All
They
right.
are fighting since many years ago. Many years. Without good results. So now see they are fighting. People are dying. If you die for free, eh? Free. No judgment in this Africa. No, nothing. Eh? So as for me, there's no solution. Only if
All
the
right. Free
soldiers
mind.
will back
All
them.
right. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I think that is
Yeah.
your opinion, and it's I mean,
That's me to my opinion. Okay.
sure.
So
Thank you
later.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Well.
Let me go
Offer.
to man
Offer.
for you. Man for you. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you, please.
You are welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my
Man
brothers.
for you. How can we win this battle? I don't see what is happening as I mean it got to do with only the youth of Togolese. We are all involved. How can we win this battle?
My brother, in fact, it's totally painful. My English is not good, so make it for
Express yourself in any way you can flow yourself.
okay. It's painful. In fact, Togo then time around when the war happened around that year, no, my brother.
1992.
No, before 1992, because I was there when the war. But then it was this Kofigo Agboyibo and the other.
Boyibo, Kofigo Agboyibo.
Yeah, but then, Master, I was there. So as my brother are saying, no, but it's not thing that we are seeing easy at all because the people are totally mad. If nobody like other countries, those who call themselves as
Dovegbela.
Yeah, bro, don't work banana flow la.
Yamadoma Yamada Yadoma everybody.
We are don't work.
Maba anu ka jo jona apua manya nu ka mya tolfi bare
anya no asolve crowd because so titi enu adojo amare kama tele anu falo kamare kama tele anya ka glomble miate awu vale adu nana poko si adio because mi aka jojo ma in fact mi afufu abunyara fifia afonye wala mi apete uga mi tenare ko na kuma jo alo du France tolo alo dure kama chole anya ajiwa afonye is painful. Mile demonstration anoji ngakere result ka ava
Roko ano gbi wu fom na mi kaka roko nkwati kwa na mi a.
mabare amba mal dan ete 8 89 more to
O fo
male
kwa.
izolo aba ka jolo loma aba ka from loma va loma up to pali câble to mo agbamo lo si o agbamo le câble ngoti ngom agbamo lo si o agbamo lo si o mba if I see the me, I'm not there. I'm Italy. No more video like this. In fact, but I remember then time. I remember then time. Oh,
O fo
kablatori.
kwa.
Minya nuka gwenya wana kablatori. Yawa jole ziadio. Eh? Amo yoke then time ayo zuwe wati ya adudia. Umaten well. Fifia make. In fact, I don't know. Manyana can come at Glovo and fight a Vanna Tanajina.
Those who are saying that Togo cannot win this battle without military, I will, agree with you partially. But you see, what is
Exactly.
happening right now? Even the military need peace. Are we together? If the people go back home and they're going to sit down and relax, that is the only way the military can also have peace in the country. You see, the soldier, the how do you call it? The doctors are also trying to come in. The so this is the way to win the war. Everybody is now getting involved. It to get to a time they will not have anything to do than to give up. Because the people this time, they don't want to get to the level where their children will come and solve. Because if they are not able to solve the problem right now, 30 years, 30, 50 years, for honestly speaking, this is a time for the Togolese to pause the country, continue, like to pause the country, and if they realize that the people have become so wild and all the soldiers who one after the other, after the soldiers are taking their life, do you think it's going to just be easy for like that? No. So this battle can only come through violence could have call it apart from that, how do you call it? ECOWAS ake de viole yo ha ECOWAS ma gbogbo na mbo ya nsere ke malesio then who
Yao, Maba Mele, Yao. There's any blame to give somebody. There are two people in Togo that I blame. Today they are old enough, we can blame them. Agboibo
bojona
and
lagba
Chris Olympio. Agboibo and Chris Olympio. In 1992, Kole Hon Yadema Lazipiadiare. Et quand que Jolé Jouame, Agboibo eti te de bombenale, leke hunle kongbelo ale, no dati toi, Yadema watono Lazipiadi kakana 2005 ebeku. Agboibo. They have made the country in the way that even if you plan that today you are going to execute the president, somebody among you will leave and go and report you.
Exactly.
I swear. Hey, yeah, even you and I, let's say you and I and survival, let's plan now. Somebody among us will just go and report you.
They go kill you.
And they'll
No.
come after you. The man has beat Matakli. Me epo Matakli. Donc, okay, for him, Velasio, make on you. They have no pity. They close radio station like a joke. Pastors, they are beating them. Like, you see, the only thing is that people have to continue to fight. The moment they relax, as my brother said, it will be another 30 years. Some of us, we don't want to see that country again because we have seen enough. It's a country where, let me describe Togo. Togo is like sure, we are even lucky. They could have by now shut down the internet.
That's what they do. They will close down the internet. They will prevent radio stations to telecast. In 1992, there was an election in 1997. They declared somebody president. Immediately on the same TV, they say it was mistake. It's not the person, the man who won the election. The people are capable of what is not capable for. I know them. They have no
possibility
pity.
possible.
And
Or declare,
they don't joke.
declare the president and immediately say no, no, no. So after the declaration of the president, what happened is that the soldiers got in and then pointed a gun at the person who declared the result.
I swear.
Change it to now all you collect.
On live TV. On live TV. If you try, you will not meet your parents or your children in the house. Gigris Olympio is one of the problems of this country. When he came from France, he said, oh, he's coming to change the destiny of Togolese. He got all the support. Togo at that time, the population was 6 million. Second women, 6 million. He got more than 5 million people follow him. At some point, the president called him that your father has some money with us. We want to give you the money. He collected that money and he left the people. They used to come to Ghana here for meeting. My problem is, if truly Africa want to help Ghana, I want to help Togo, they shouldn't allow this man to be moving around countries. Because the moment he move, he come to Ghana and his SNSC receive him, people will think that the SNSC is like him. The moment he move from Togo and go to different country and they accept him, definitely they will think like he's one of them. If I'm a thief and I'm getting close to Yao, very soon they will call you thief. The man doesn't know what is pity. The father does
if
this.
they are not,
if
per what you are saying, per what you are saying, if they don't support what he's doing, and for that matter, they don't want him to come closer, wouldn't they have by now issued statement questioning him? Wouldn't they? Is it difficult for them to do?
Yao, I'm a politician. Yao, you should understand this now. You should understand. The politician will rub back your back. It's not easy.
Let me go to Senior Pierrot. Ego, thank you. We will close soon. We've done over 4 hours. We'll end the discussion today. It's almost 10 p.m. Ghana time. But tomorrow we will still have come here and talk about it. I think we don't have to stop talking about this, but we should start suggesting some strategic plans for the youth of Togo, because absolutely, right now most of them are here listening. We have to start suggesting something for them, okay? And the Togolese in the diaspora as well. Okay, I'll come to Survivor for us to see if they have a leader, so that we can see how we can support the leadership for them to still keep on doing what they are doing, because we can't stop this. Senior Pierrot, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Senior
I
Pierrot.
good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Senior.
Yeah, good
You're
evening.
welcome.
What's in car?
Thank
you.
You are loud and clear.
Okay. Like the way everybody was saying, say years back, they were mentioning days and years. Those years, no, there was no internet connection, or there was no social media like today. So if the Togolese people, they come together, they can do something better. Because now there's a division. As this one demonstration is going on the media, there's a division. Some people will come and defend, others will come and go against them. See the demonstration they are doing, they are not many. To me, they are not many. For now, it's like, if they take 10 people, it's like 2 people are doing that kind of demonstration right now. If the Togolese come together, they'll do something better. Yes, if you forget about those days, 1990, all these years people were mentioning, it happens. Very good, they beat them. But now, we have social media. TikTok is there, Facebook, all the medias are there. Even if there's a blackout, after you record everything, you can later post them. The people who are backing them now, they are very serious about it. So they also need to take serious action. They should come together and do something. See Kenya. See what Kenya people are doing. Kenya, if they are going for demonstration, everybody is on the street. They make sure that they are on the street. If the soldiers, they throw tear gas and other, they are shooting them, they also retaliate with stones and very strong way. But Togolese, I don't know, they are very timid. Like it takes, I don't know. When I'm watching it, the way they are beating them is very painful. Like I can't watch it. I'm feeling pain for them, seriously.
It's sad. Senior, thank you so much. Senior Pierrot, thank you for joining. Let me go to Tom. Tom, can you hear me? Hey. Okay, Tom. Tom, open your mic.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Senior. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. I was listening to the discussion. I'm also a Togolese living in Ghana.
Okay.
What is going on in Ghana right now is serious. Okay.
What is going in Ghana or going on in Ghana or Togo?
In Togo, sorry. What's going on in Togo right now is very serious. 2005, I heard somebody saying right now that Togolese are very timid. I was in that battle in 2005. We fought.
Oh, okay. You were there.
I was there. I was there in 2017, 2005. I was there. We fought with our life, stone, cutlass, even juju there inside. We use everything to fight those times. But there was no backup because they have gun. They have gun. They killed so many. What can you do with cutlass and stone with gun? They can even stand at Osu and shoot you at Labadi. Like, they are just killing us. They were just killing us. So everybody got tired because there is no backup. Because it was like 1 week straight demonstration. It wasn't even a demonstration. It was a war. Because we were fighting. We were killing the soldiers. They were killing us. Thank God today I'm alive. But there were no backup. There is nobody to back up, to back the civilians, like soldiers or somebody. Nobody. Fonya Sigbe is good with France. He is good with UK. He is good with US. He is good with Russia. He is good with Ibrahim Traore. He is good with everybody. That's the politics he's doing. He is good with everybody. So there is nobody that can stand up right now and say he's saving Togolese. Nobody. What will happen right now is only a serious war, like the way Rawlings did it in Ghana.
How?
Break everything down, kill everybody, and we rebuild the country. That's what will happen.
Using the word KILL, use another word.
Sorry. So
Who should do
other
that?
than that,
Who should buy everybody? Who should four must buy everybody, or everybody must buy everybody?
no. I'm saying that we the youths, and
Okay.
people that they have the money. There is so many people Togolese that have the money that can help, but they are not helping. They are not helping. Everybody there in corner, they are not helping at all. They just leave the youths struggling, fighting for themselves. They are not helping. You understand? And there is no strategy. Right now we have internet, we have so many things, we have hackers. We can use hackers on the dark web and what do we call it? Enter their system, take their numbers, enter their system, take control of their phones and take conversation, and from there you can know who is against for and who is with for. In the soldiers, like the commanders and things, you can get from there. If you take control of their system, their phone, you can see who is against for. From there, you know who you can call or who you can talk with to help the fight. But right now, we don't know who is against for in the military. We don't know. Nobody know. No one know. So if nowadays, today, if you want to fight the fight like the way we fought it in the 90s, it will not work. We have to use IT. We have to use IT. We have to enter their system, know what is going on, that we can fight back. Because it's like we are fighting against something that we don't know.
Yeah.
Every day we are protesting, they are killing us. It's the same scenario, it's the same movie every time. People will protest and see nowadays, because people are not coming out like the way we used to do it, because everybody is tired and people are afraid of coming out, because at the end of the day they will kill them and nothing will happen. Nobody will say anything. ECOWAS is there watching. They will not say anything. So right now, we find hackers on the dark web. People that have the money, they can help with this. We find hackers. We have the ministers, their numbers. We have the commanders, the soldiers, their numbers. The big men, we have their numbers. We take control of their phones. Any phone call that they will make, we will get it. Any messages, we will get it. Then from those phone calls, from those messages, we will know who is against 4 or who is with 4. Then when we are doing our planning, we know where to fight from. We know where to pass. We will know where there is gap. We will know who we can talk to. And he will not go and sell us out. Because right now, if you talk, if you even your friend, you don't know who is who. If you talk to somebody, they will go and sell you out and take money. So
Wow.
we have to find the what do you call it? In a way, we normally said, "Olaswa me antoma misotoe, aswa me ama misotoe." We use them our own oils to fry them.
I think this can be done by those in the diaspora. But you hold on for me. Let me go to the only lady or our sister here. I think so far she is the only lady that has requested to come up. I don't know the other ladies.
Withdraw.
I feel that feel like a fun man.
My phone, sorry about my airways, kind of, so I'm gonna miss both. Thank you so much for having me. Yeah, I just want to come here to point some stuff out because I noticed that there is a lot that you guys are saying, but most of people that are talking do not have any idea of the reality of Togolese. I was born in Togo. I was in all these events since fall come to the power and all that. So I know a lot about Togo. Coming from a cybersecurity background, um, Tom was saying something that we will need hackers. Honestly, I am a hacker. I am one of the top hacker. I go to school my entire life hacking. So that's what I do. But what I'm about to tell you is that Togolese have the most expensive firewall. The most expensive that people cannot buy. Even American cannot have that for so long. And no one in the world has found a solution to hack Pegasus. That's what Togolese for bought. He bought it
Really?
from Israel. Yes. If you guys want, you can Google it. That is called Pegasus, and no one can go through that. Israeli have the key for it. They are the only one that sell it. And then if you go, you can Google it. They are just like a few of people that got that. Honestly, is not supposed to buy that to track Togolese. They usually people buy it to track like terrorists and all that, but he bought it to track Togolese, and then every single person, everything you're doing in that country, calling or WhatsApp, everything is controlled. You cannot talk about him. He will come and grab you at your home. So it's not like we Togolese, we are sitting, we are not doing anything. People has no idea. They has no idea. That's why I was really mad when Freeman was talking, saying that we Togolese, we don't do stuff that we need to be quiet or sit down not doing anything. That's not possible. In every battle, there is a sacrifice, and we are ready to do it. We're gonna do it to our last breath. Me as a Togolese, I know that I had to fight, and I'm keep doing it. So that is a lot going on because we speak Ewe and French, and a lot of people like English people, they have no idea what is going on. We usually talk in our own language, and that's why it's kind of like we Togolese, we are not fighting. We've been fighting for so long. We've been fighting for so long. Now that we decide to move on, we knew that no one is coming to save us Togolese, and we had to fight by our own. We have everything. We know everything, and we are doing it. It's just like we need more voice. We need people to talk about this issue. We need we need this issue to reach a lot of people. We want people to talk about it. You right here doing live and calling us to talk. We appreciate, that's what we need right now. For people coming and say that we're not doing this, we are not doing this, I am really mad at it because we need help. And I really appreciate that you're talking about it. talking about it, you're reaching a lot of people, and this issue is going, never in our life since I was born that this issue that we're going through right now, people are talking about it like it happened before. No one did it before. I know we marched, we were killed, like 1,000 of people were killed, dumped, but it wasn't like this. And this year that we start talking about it, going about it, we want to change. We Togolese want to change. And for somebody to come and say, no, we don't, we have to remain what we are because we cannot win. No, a slave that remain no fighting, remain the way or where it is, no fighting. You cannot get whatever you're looking for. And we Togolese, we are tired. We are tired and we are demanding four to go. It's not like we're saying four must go. Here we go. By fire, by what, here we go. We are like sorry, I'm so emotional about this issue. I am so emotional about this issue. I'm sorry. But he has to go. He has to go. He has to go. I lost so many people in my family since we started this issue, and it's not like I'm not caring about them, but he has to go. We know we had to pay the sacrifice, but what we start, and we're gonna end it. I know as a people, as a Togolese, as a country, we're gonna win this. We're gonna win it. So for you, I know you guys are thinking how you can help us. Like I say, the better way to help us is to spread this word. That way, a lot of people will be aware of it and talk about it. But I know we're gonna win it. I just want to be positive and tell all my Togolese people that we're gonna win this. We're gonna win. This is the last. This is the moment for you Togolese that are listening to me not to give up. Not to give up. We had to stand and fight. And we had to fight in every means. Even if you're talking about it, you're sharing it, even if you were donate, everything that you're doing, we have to do something about it. We cannot remain silent. Yes.
Please let me come in here. Is there a well organized? I mean, do they have a leadership whereby maybe because definitely they need support. Maybe those in the diaspora are ready to support them financially, logistically, by whatever means. Is there a leadership to all this, or it's just like all play all?
No, we have a leadership. Those bloggers that studies, and they have GoFundMe. Multiple GoFundMe has been going on, and people are donating everywhere to support those brutality, those who were beaten, those who have issues, those who were kidnapped, and all that. So we do have a number. I can share that number. So everybody else that need help, was beaten up and need assistance, they are told to call that number, and we have a GoFundMe that we are donating on right
Oh,
now.
share this number with us. Share this number
Okay.
with us because I know there are people watching who would want to or who need that number. So share this number
Let
with
me
us.
get that number for you. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Africa,
You
Africa,
see, Ofaya, you see
Africa.
what I've been telling you? That the people who are fighting this battle right now, 2005, these people were somewhere, majority of these people, the youth, they were in the age of 8 years to 15 years thereabout. Now
Yeah, they were
they've grown
young.
up to face the reality of what their fathers have fought against. So this is a generation that cannot be subdued. That's one thing I'm telling you. This particular generation, they understand one thing, that if they allow this to go down, it means that it will take them another 30, 40, 50 years. So it cannot stop. They are ready for it, too. I'm telling you.
Efoyao,
I'm telling you.
Ofayao.
Tom.
In 1992, they shot my father down
Wow.
in Togo. That's make me, it make me mad, and I started this fight since then. And my brothers have died. I've lost my cousins in this fight because I'm coming from a very wild area in Togo. In our area, we are very wild. So we've lost a whole. There is no hospital, my brother. There is no hospital. No hospital. Even if not even one, no, not even one hospital.
Oh my God. I've been to Togo before and I know the situation over there. And not that I've not been there before. I traced my route all the way back. So I've been to Togo before and I
My
know
brother, my
how.
brother, there is no hospital, there is no schools. There is no schools. Up to now, students, our children are still learning in Bongo. Bongo. I don't know how I will say this in English, but what do we call it?
Okay,
Pampro.
so in case you are here and you need any means to reach out to the organizers or the leadership of whatever is going on, that is our sisters. Uh, that is what our sister has put on the screen. SOS Person Blessé. So appel la Ligue. So that there is a number there pour evacuation. So there is a number there, 9036. Is that on WhatsApp as well?
I'm not sure if it's on the WhatsApp, but they can definitely call it. Let me check.
Direct call with the
Yes,
Togo code
yes, plus 20, 22.8.
plus 22.8. Okay, so in
Yes.
case you want to reach out to the leadership, whether you are watching from the diaspora, you are watching from Ghana, whether you are an organization, whether you are IT expert, whatever you are in ways that you can help all this going on, please, that is what you're seeing on your screen. Just pick the number and reach out to them, and then any means of support that you can help, you can. This is the little that some of us we can do. Use our platform to do this. When it happened, do you know one thing that helped Burkina Faso, because it was all over. We were talking about it, and for that matter, with the intervention of social media, they couldn't succeed. Even if they are still planning something, then it will take them thousands of years to plan that, because we are alert and watching. Should it be Gaddafi's time that media houses, social media was not there at that time? Everybody ignored Gaddafi, and then Gaddafi was just alone. I mean, should that be in the should Brahim Traore and the three Sahel leaders be in that same situation by now? They would have finished them already. But this time around, they've met a generation that is mad as any. I mean, mad than anything. So please, some of us will use our mediums, our platforms to help as well. Afi, I don't know. Can you come back, switch on your camera again for them to see it for the last time? Um, let's
That
let.
number is for people that are injured. I was trying to get the GoFundMe link for you guys in case you guys want to support.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a lot of GoFundMe links. Let me check this one.
I heard that market women, doctors, I think the whole country should go on a strike. Survivor, don't you think about? I mean, the whole country
Yes.
should hijack themselves. I mean, teachers should stop going to the classroom. Doctors and nurses should stop. I mean, oh my goodness.
That will
You
be a
know,
long way to go
on
because
fire.
Togolese, like we come from like a long way. Togolese are not that passive. Like I said, they are traumatized. Being in that kind of condition for like a 58 years is a lot. It's not something that I can change over like a day. It's a process. Like I'm saying, when this started, like older women like our parent that generation they thought that it was just like a game that we are doing. They didn't really feel themselves in this situation. So that will be our next move. We are planning to go and talk to our parents because they are more like a political. If that was like a political party that was calling them, you see them in the street. But because this entire thing started over the internet, most of them do not have access to TikTok. So I'm thinking that that's where the issue is. The communication is not there. So that is something that we start thinking about, like how we can reach them, because we know how the Togolese government work. If they find like this one is the leader that start doing this, and this
Yeah.
person, certain person is present in Togo, they gonna kidnap you, and then everything will stop. That's what we don't want. So we don't have a leader. So we're trying to spread this word and then talk to them on how we can find a way to we start doing it, like talk to our parents and all that. So yeah, that is our next move. We need to find a local radio station maybe and try to talk to them, because they always, our parents always like listening to a radio station and all that. But we cannot have a radio station in Togo to do that, because they are all scared of foreign
Yeah, definitely. The radio stations in
that.
Togo are not going to, do this.
Exactly. Everybody else is scared because they are kidnapping people. You'll be in your room, they will come and kidnap you, beat you up.
I saw one guy's picture that he was in his room doing TikTok live. They just went and picked him.
Exactly.
And America and France, General Lanley, survivor, your man, General Lanley, don't seem how to go and then save these people. He's thinking of going to save the people of Burkina.
That's the misplaced priority we are dealing with. The reason why General Lanley will not get their feet over there is because all of them are benefiting from the resources of Togo. So
Yeah, that's
if
what I'm
people
saying.
are dying or not, once the resources is passing through their hands, no problem. They are good to go, just like what is happening in DRC. So it's the same thing there.
Oh,
You see,
Africa.
you see,
But
you see with Burkina Faso.
to the international community, the European Union, UN, France, United States, and co. It is not about people; it is about resource, nothing else.
You see, Ofayao, with the Burkina Faso, they have gun at the back. When the civilians went out, then the military people were at the back, because they have a what do you call it? Military for the people and military for the government.
Yeah, the
But
military
Togo, we don't
supported
have
the
that.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that. The
In
moment
this
you
case,
were,
Togo's case, the military is in the pocket of the president.
yes, straightforward. So there is no gun. Even in Ghana here, when Rollins wanted to reset everything, what do you call it? He used gun. Yes.
I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. And sad. I mean, are we here? Can you hear me? Um, I think Tom's network is unstable. I don't know. Man for you. Your last words. Man for you. Your last words.
Thank you, my brother. The last message that my was saying about the leader. To me, it's good they have the leader, but the leader that Mahiabo no duamo. Why? Time come avajo the whole fia ikala du le du malo le du takoma. That time only fia chotane. Why? Because it be a gather a youth. Oh, what I'm saying is not joke. But then we are middle school home that very day kapi avajo. We scatter America drug do avama amova ho about a month. Kapi amotem gba from a fear only fear chotane because all you to gadam. Tana leader be no duama. To me I'm mala sevo. No. Mala sevo. In fact, we have to do something. We have to.
If you are somebody, maybe you are a leader of this group, you own up to be a leader today. Tomorrow you'll be pick up. That's how the situation is.
Exactly.
Not even tomorrow,
Yes.
like within the space of 24 hours, they will get you and pick you up. That is how it is. So even the movement that you are seeing right now on the street, me, I've been on the trending chart I'm on the francophone and the English trending chat on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, because I speak French and all that, so I listen to them. And on the francophone chat, you see that the people who are in the diaspora are opening the eyes of the people who are in the at home. So it becomes so much so difficult to pick people because the majority of the people who are pushing the agenda, they are in the diaspora, pushing the people at home. So unless the people at home hit the street, and some of them who are trying to man up and then use their camera to talk about the situation, they are picking them and it's putting fear in. But this time, you catch all, you catch all of, you catch one, you catch all of us. You kill one, you take all of us. Matter where they go on for that. So, bro, if you own up to be a leader there, tomorrow you'll be picked up. Within the space of 24 hours, you are gone. There's a woman right now. I just chanced on a video. The woman, I'll share with you of her. The woman is shouting, doing whoa, 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 whoa. They came and kidnapped the child and took the child away. He doesn't know. So that's how they are picking people now. And you know the dangerous aspect of Togo's protest? The dangerous aspect is that when you are done with the protest, during the protest, they'll be picking people, all right. But the most dangerous aspect, which makes people not to even come out at all, is that after the protest, maybe you say, oh, you are done. And every tension is down. That is the term crowd that they'll begin to pick people who come on the streets. That is the term crowd will be picking people. The term where there is silence and it's like everything is quiet. That's the term majority of people are going to be picked up. So it becomes a dangerous situation. So if you involve yourself in it, just understand that your life is no longer yours. It can go anytime at all. So it's a risky thing to be on the street of Togo. But it is better to fight to die than to be a slave. That's just what it is.
What kind of situation is this? Afi, do you want to say something before we go?
I just want to say kudos to our brothers that put themselves out there. We are behind you guys and we'll do everything that is meaningful. And all our brothers that lost their life during this 3 days event, they will be remembered. Whenever you're thinking to give up, just think about those people, those kids that were dumped there. Think about them. We as a people, we are brave, and then I know, and I have that feeling that we're gonna win before we go. He will not must go or whatever we're saying, but here we go. He want it or not, here we go. By force or by fire, here we go. So I just want to say this out there, and thanks everybody else that is sharing this, and thank you so much for having me and giving me the opportunity to talk to my people.
You are welcome, my
Guys,
dear.
whenever if you are in Togo right now, protect yourself. If you want to go out there, hide your face. Do not. We want you guys to do videos, but not showing your faces because we want you alive. So please, protect yourself. We do what we can in the back here because we also put our life on the front. Even if you are in the diaspora, folk can literally do stuff to you. It's not like we are safe and sitting. So just want to put this out there. Protect yourself. I know for sure that all our people that lost their life since the beginning, they are our grandparents. They are protecting us. They are behind us, and I know for sure that we're gonna win this. And before we go, here we go for sure.
Thank you so much, my dear.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming. Survivor,
Go.
I think let's end it here for today.
Exactly. Your
Thank you for
scammers call
coming.
me.
Come again.
Your scammers call me.
I saw the video. I saw. I saw the video. I saw that you were explaining. And I said, yes, when it reach you, you go explain. When it reach you, you will explain.
Yeah.
my
And
goodness.
one thing, when you posted it that day, and I saw it already. And then before I realized, so when I saw the message came in, and I said, this is what of I spoke about today. Then I said, no, let me play along again, Yeah, so you need to just educate the people.
Sure,
You
sure.
are doing a great job. Thank you so much.
My brother, thank you very much. Thank you for
All right.
joining.
Good night,
Thank you.
everybody.
All right. Bye bye. So, family, you can search Official Survivor on YouTube, and he gives accurate update. And you can search the Nation Anchor TV on YouTube. We are on YouTube as well. You can search the Nation's Anchor TV. 3 days ago, we did a live session. It is on YouTube right now. And this morning, I posted when I went to Togo the videos I did. I explored the rural areas. I went to Ajangu. I went to towns, and I explored Togo. There, that I felt the condition, the situation, what people are going through. I posted that this morning on the Nation's Anchor TV on YouTube. When you go to my bio, on TikTok, my bio, you see the YouTube icon over there. There is a link there. Just tap on that link to take you straight to my YouTube channel, the Nation's Anchor TV on YouTube, and you watch that particular video. I went to Togo. I roam about. When I was roaming in the neighborhood doing videos, people were looking at me as if it is something new they've never seen before. I'm like, in Ghana, it's normal for everybody to take a camera and showcase what is going on in their community and call the attention of the leadership for them to come and then address that, being road, being school, being market. In Togo, the nature of their electric wires, the nature of their electricity, living conditions, lack of street lights. When it's evening like this, everywhere is dark. So I and my cameraman, we just decided to go around and then showcase, and people were watching and looking at me as if it is something they've never seen before. So I was like, what is going on? I came to Ghana and started posting the videos before people were typing at the comment section that, hey, we don't do that over here. Oh. Hey, you will get lost. Your family will not find you. So you can go to my channel and then you watch, you go there. Those videos are on my channel. And this video will be posted there maybe tomorrow morning. It will be premiered there. In case you didn't join us early, we started this conversation from somewhere and we ended at where you came up to meet up. So it will be premiered on YouTube as well. So kindly go to YouTube and search the Nation's Anchor TV. This is what we can do. This is the resources we have to champion this cause. You know, those of you saying it is impossible, we can't win, so we should stop, please have a change of mindset, okay? I always have something that I say in Tree that during slavery, have you thought of the ways, the communication, the ways our ancestors used to communicate before they were able to put themselves together to fight their oppressors? Have you thought of that? During slavery, our ancestors were able to communicate by whatever means to connect each other, to have a plan and a way to fight, their oppressors. Yes. By that time, there was no mobile phone, there were no social media, there were no television, radio, but they had a way. That is why it took them long for them to, gain freedom. The reason why it took them long for them to gain freedom is that for a message to travel from one village or one particular place to the other, maybe it takes a week or maybe 3 or 4 days before. Good news is, and watch out when you get there. As at now, I can't go there right now. Initially, I had it in plan to go there next month. July. Today is 30th June, so tomorrow is July. I had in plan to go in there in July, but as of now, as of things, I can't go there right now. So what I'm saying is, the reason why it took our ancestors so long before they were able to fight their oppressors is because of lack of communication. Quick or fast means of communication. There were no social media, there were no radios, TVs. Message travel by sending somebody, some die along the way through. They travel by foot, walking from one town to the other to go and tell them what we are planning of, and then along the line they get bitten by snakes, they get being harmed by harmful animal or wild animals. So you can send somebody to deliver a message to a particular village or community. The person might not reach, the person might not be there. It will take maybe a week or two. When the person is not returning back, there they will realize that, oh, maybe we lost this person, so let's send another person. All these were things that delayed their planning, their strategies, That is why they couldn't fight the oppressors as soon as possible. But I mean, thanks to the universe, or thanks to whatever, today we have social media, a means of communication. As I'm speaking here, I'm in Accra, Ghana, speaking with you. Some are watching me all the way from maybe UK, Germany, Togo, maybe Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria. I mean, a lot of you are watching me across the world. You understand? So it tells us that in these times, within just shortest possible time, you can send a message across. And this is how or where we should utilize these platforms to champion proper message, proper cause, to fight for our own oppressors that are in our skin. Right now, it is not against the white man or the imperialists as maybe our ancestors faced. Right now, it is against our own same color leaders. And that is the painful aspect of it all. I mean, should the white man or should Brony lead you and treat you bad, you say because we are not, I mean, I'm not in the same skin color. I'm not saying all white men are our enemies. I'm not saying that, but I'm just, picking it in the context of slavery. You say, okay, they are white men, and I say, well, Brony, you vote, but this time around, many you vote. Me and Tommy Aba Mayibo, me and Tommy Aba Amayibo, me and Tommy Aba leaders. So out of us, the people we love, the people we give power to, the people we defend, we cheer up, the people when they win power, we celebrate and jubilate as if heaven is here. These same people turns out when they get to the top, they turns out to maltreat us. So now we are fighting our own. That is the sad and the worst part of it all. So please do well to be supporting such platforms that are bold enough to put their face out there to add up to this conversation. There are professional journalists, there are professional lawyers, but they are quiet. It will take some of us to discuss this. When Ibrahim Traore issue, or when the Sahel region, particularly Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso issue popped up, how many journalists, renowned journalists, how many TV stations in Ghana here do you see them discussing and talking about that? But it took some of us, we are nobody. We took us with our little fianga platforms to add up our voice, to let the world know that we are not going to sit unconcerned for you to repeat what you did to our leaders sometimes or some years ago. This time around, we are going to voice up. And you know the risk in what we are doing, putting our face out there, is a whole risk on its own. The fact that you are not in Togo does not mean you are that safe. You are in Africa, and in Africa, we are our own enemies. So the fact that you are not in Togo does not mean you are safe by putting your face out there and discussing this. But we have to. We have no option. We have to. If we don't, if we don't man up today, if we don't add our voice today, if we don't do it today, put it in mind that our case will also be in the same bondage. Okay? Yes, like happening in Togo today. If those in Togo today decide to stop and then keep quiet and then subdue or, surrender to the oppressor, it's not about them. Their case are also going to be in the same situation. So it's better they put their life on the line today to save their generations to come in the next 10, 20 years. Yes, that is the situation. So please, those of you who support these platforms, thank you so much. Keep on doing that. Keep on sharing. Whenever we come up with these conversations, we shouldn't be begging you to share. We shouldn't be begging you to like. We shouldn't be begging you to invite people. It should be a voluntary thing. Okay, so you should be sharing it all across. On TikTok, when I'm done like this, when I'm off, this particular video will not be here for others to come and watch it. No, that is one disadvantage about TikTok. When I'm done with this particular live, it is out of TikTok. It will be saved on my TikTok videos, live videos. But for somebody to come and see it and watch it, to understand or hear, because not all are here as I'm speaking with you. That is one disadvantage of TikTok. So right from here, I'm going to download this video from TikTok and I'll post it on YouTube and Facebook. On Facebook, you can search The Nation's Uncle on Facebook. On YouTube, The Nation's Uncle TV. I'm going to download it from here and post it or stream it over there. As for YouTube and Facebook, it will be there until you delete it yourself. So people can come and watch it later and they will know your contributions and they will know the conversation and then they will understand what we are discussing. So from here, just go to YouTube, subscribe to The Nation's Uncle TV. The Nation's Anchor TV. The link to that my account is is in my bio on TikTok. Just go there. I have a couple of videos or messages over there. You can subscribe and become part of the community, and let's keep on spreading this. We can't keep quiet and we will not stop. This is just the beginning. My name is Ofaya, the Nation's Anchor, speaking all the way from Ghana. Thank you so much for your time. Peace out. The battle continues.